Hello, here are 4 more bets since my last report of in-play betting activity. Just 4 at a fiver each fixed stake, and these cover from the 22nd of July, 5th of August and the 9th of August. I'm using Fairbot and I'm using Betmover to place the bets as well. The actual method of selection I'll be covering in detail in my in-play bet guide, which you'll see on the screen or in the description below. You can register, and as soon as that's available, I'll send you an invite so you can access that. Since it began in-play betting again, I've accumulated £41 and 16p, which you could see there in the profit and loss. I'm just going to show the bets in the background using Fairbot and Betmover, and obviously within the guide I will go into detail about what's involved and the decision making process with these. Some of them I go into with a strategy and a plan in mind of what horses to potentially target, but again I will cover that in detail. And in Betmover I will go into them in specific races in the same way with a plan in mind and specific horses, but quite often I'll go into it just using the metrics that I've set up within the platform, and then just react as the data provides me with the information I need and the racing unfolds, which is what I've done in that race there. And as I said, I will cover that in detail in the guide. If you are interested in joining Fairbot, you can find links on my website and I'll put them in the description below. If you can support me, helps me out, great, but don't feel like you have to. Just go straight to the site if you want to sign up. But as said, if you can, brilliant. Same for Betmover as well. If you go to Betmover and put in the code EXPOBET, you get 10% off your first month subscription there if you do use that code and sign up for that platform. And you know, Betmover's got multiple uses, the metrics included, and the speed of the in-play betting is phenomenal. It does give you the edge, but as said, if you want to go straight there and don't want to use the code, that's absolutely fine. I'll still try and produce this content as often as I can to try and give you examples of the platform in use at least. And I will go into a lot more detail with the metrics. I'm not just going to fly over all the betting activity that I've had. I'll cover these in detail. As you can see in this video, which was the last of the 4 bets, I have got quite a few more metrics active, such as the cadence there, as well as the velocity metrics that are all set up there, and I am using them to help me make my decisions. So yeah, again, I will cover that in detail in the guide. Yeah, so you can see there 4 bets placed since my last update. You can see the profit and loss, you can see the balance growth. I've been quite lucky. Obviously I've not had any losses yet. Some losses will come along at some point, but I am being very selective, and manually placing the bets in running is a totally different ball game to doing it automated. And hopefully I'll be able to teach you that and translate how I'm actually making these selections better within the in-play bet guide. So do go ahead and register for that, because it's free for me to let you know, and you can make your mind up whether you want to join and access it at the time. Thanks for watching. I'll have more in-play content as soon as possible. Thanks again.